Hey everybody, this is Demon Hunter here to show you how to install the mod pack that I use. I will go ahead and include a link in the description if you'd like to download this. It is also in the About section of my channel. So we're going to go ahead and start, assuming you've already downloaded this. We're going to go ahead and double click on the file. And it will automatically open. You can see this mod pack was made by Begin. And it does show you here that it's completely compatible with 8.11 and he does not include anything that's considered cheating. Now here you're going to want to direct this to the World of Tanks game files on your computer. I've already got it here since I've had this installed already. But what you're going to go ahead and do is click on the Browse button and navigate to the C file, Games folder, and World of Tanks. Make sure it says that up top and click OK. Then you're going to see it shows exactly like mine did before. Go ahead and click Next. Now this is where you get to actually customize everything you want put in. This includes things like XVM, which is how you display efficiencies and stats of players, including their win ratios and stuff. It's also going to include several different panels, really too many to name here. I'm basically just going to go through and pick the ones that I want and get them installed. And then we're going to go ahead and show you exactly what it does. You can play around with this anytime you want to reinstall everything. It will actually wipe the files that you have installed and replace them with the new ones that you choose. So you can really tweak this to however it is you're going to like it. You know, like I said here, this is really my preferences. You'll notice that when I get down to the hit zones, I'm going to get rid of those. I personally used them when I first started. They do help you to learn and understand where to hit tanks and understand the mechanics of the game a little bit better. But for the most part here, you know, I'm not going to use them. I recommend that you don't use them, as most players do kind of consider those cheating. That being said, though, I mean, if you're new, go ahead. You know, you're not going to be posting your replays. It's going to help you learn the game. It's really going to save you a lot of headaches and taking time to learn things that I had to learn the hard way, essentially. So as you can see here, we've got a lot of choices, and each one of them has a megabytes file size next to them. A lot of them are already included once it's downloaded. Some of them, though, are considered downloadable content. So when you do this, you are going to have to make sure that you are connected to the internet if you want any of that downloadable content, because on the next screen, it's going to download it for us before the install. So I've got everything here. You can see it's a pretty small file, not very big. We're going to go ahead and click Next, and this is the clean install. This is what I was talking about if you want to replace all the files. It also has an option to keep all your old files in a separate folder. That way, if you don't like it, you can just revert back. But I'm going to go ahead and get these installed here. It doesn't take very long. I'm not on a super fast internet connection. I think it's 35 megabytes a second. And you can see it still goes pretty quickly. And after we're done here, we're going to get this installed. I'm going to actually take you guys to a live game that I played immediately after installing these, just to kind of highlight some of the features of the things that I chose. Like I said, you can choose whatever you want. Takes a minute here, and then it starts up. Now it's unpacking the files. This goes really, really quickly because it's not a whole lot of large files. And that's it. It's all done. Shows you what you've installed and gives you some options. You can run the World of Tanks directly from there if you want to. I just went ahead, left them unchecked, and clicked Finish. And let's go ahead and jump into a game now and see the differences here. Okay, so this is a live look at my garage. There are options to modify the garage to get the Batcave look, do the multiple tank stacks, everything like that. This here shows the ping levels on each of the two servers on the NA server, which can be helpful in realizing which one you should connect to. Let's go ahead and get into a battle. Okay, looks like a pretty standard tier 10 battle on Miravanka. I'm not going to show the whole battle. This is just meant to highlight the changes. You can see the emblems have changed for the tanks. You can see the text is different. You can see it shows our percentage chance to win. You can see the reticle mod in play there. If you hold control, it actually pulls up your mini-map big on the screen so you can see it, which I thought was awesome. You can see it also modified the damage panels, as well as the health bar is now below the middle of the screen. So we're going to go ahead, since we're a tank destroyer, we're going to go into the forest. That's typical starting place. You can see if I place my reticle on a tank, it gives me the information about the tank. That also works on the enemy tanks, not just your own tanks. Now you'll notice the icons to the left of the names of the enemy team. Now those are actually really cool, and I didn't notice those at first. But what they do is when the enemy is lit up, that little eye icon will turn green, indicating that they are lit up. Even if they're not near you, if somebody lit them up, they turn green. You can see right there that eye just turned green. We did have an enemy spotted. And it does go away after he's not been spotted. You'll notice it is a red color, so that means he has been spotted already once. And we got another lit. You can see how far the zoom is. I actually installed the 32x zoom. It zooms in and out to 32x, as well as removing the shadow around the barrel on the zoom. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on here. Like I said, this isn't really about the battle. This is really more to highlight some of the features. You can see the little 28.5 indicator. That's actually the angle my turret is from the hull. You see as I move it there, it changes. Once it hits 0, you're aiming straight in front of you, obviously. And it doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on back here, but that E75 just got hit. So, kind of wondering if there's anybody that's going to get spotted over there that we can help out. You can see just the level of zoom. Oh, there's a T-44. We hit him? No, doesn't look like it. IS-3. And he's too far back. I can't hit him either. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, there's another feature. When they die, you see the little E75 symbol, or in this case, the RHM symbol with the little angel wings flying up. I thought that was a nice little touch. There's that T-44 again. And you note the damage panel there. It actually shows the round I used, the tank I hit, the name of the player I hit, how much I hit him for, and how many times I hit him. I love that. That helps me keep track of who is at what damage. The mod itself, actually, if you hold the, I believe it's the Alt button, the ALT button in the lower left of the keyboard, it will actually also display how much of the enemy team's health is left based on who's been spotted. So if they haven't been spotted, it won't show up. If they have, it will show you their total hit points and how much they have left, which I thought was awesome. I didn't actually take any hits in this fight. When you do get hit, though, it displays it like a chat, so it will show on the chat basically the same thing that my damage panel is showing. It will show amount of the hit, if it hit and did damage, the type of round, who shot it, that kind of information there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this helped.
Can you breathe for me and show me that you're alright? I'm feeling kinda worried that this could be our last night. Look me in the eye, don't lie to me. I can tell that you've been scheming and fiending for the guilty conscience in between the good and evil that we can't see. Tonight we will rise, yeah, we can conquer anything. Just keep breathing. Tonight we will win, and you will see that you never needed anybody else but me. Grasp it onto what is real. What the hell, what to say? I never let this get the best of me. I never let this get the best from me. You can't fight this war alone. You can't fight this war alone. We're just made of skin and bones. Skin and bones. We can make it through together. So take my hand. So take my hand. This is a symphony of sound that comes up from the ground as we march in the battle. Let the ticking clock stops and the color in your skin begins to fade. From the pretty little pills that you keep taking, oh, I think you're breaking. You can't fight this war alone. We're just made of skin and bones. We're so frail and we're all breaking down. We can't make it through together.
You keep telling yourself that, but you don't.
I know it.
And what if you're wrong?